Well, they finally came in the mail. What's up, everybody? whydavis here, back with another review. Tell me, showing you guys the Air Jordan 5 on Maniere, Dusk. Now, unlike the 3s and the 4s, we do not get that glove that comes over it in white. Instead, we get the A's all over this box right here. This is like in a burgundy. I do have this shoe in a size 9.5. The suggested retail on this was $225, and you had to pay like 20 bucks or 25 bucks shipping. I will show you guys my raffle win right here. Now, I finally did get these in the mail, guys. I didn't hit on the official release, but they re-released it like a day or two after that, and I've been waiting for this shoe ever since. Receipt boys, retail poppy, you already know the vibes, but they are finally here. Now, my pair is actually still in the mail. I actually borrowed this from my boy 2 days ago, Cheesy Kicks. I'll leave his Instagram right here. He said he had an extra pair, and I was like, yo, my shoe still hasn't came yet. I've been trying to get this review out for you guys. I've just been a little bit busy handling landlord stuff and things like that. I've been slacking on the videos. I still got a few more videos to show you guys, like the April skateboard dunks and the Air Jordan 6s. But anyway, this is the shoe right here. Nice box. All right, we also do get a whole ring right there. All right, but this is the box right here. Open up the top of the box. As you guys see on the inside, it says Maniere. We see the Air Jordan 5s in there. And this is the shoe right here, guys. What do you guys think, man? Is it a copper drop for you guys? Let me know in the comments box below. I still think the white pair is better. You know, but you guys let me know which one you guys think is better. But I still do think the white one does look a little bit better. The inside of the box here, it does have that Maniere paper, and you get an extra layer of tissue paper on the inside as well. And you do get the white and green sticker in there, as you guys can see. But let's get into it, guys. So this is the shoe. Finally got this shoe in my possession. I was thinking my order was gonna get canceled. I heard a lot of people getting their shoe order canceled, but this is the shoe, man. Really happy to finally have these in the collection. But let's get into it, guys. So on the bottom of the shoe here, we do get this aged out sole, and it says the Nike down there. Now on the left shoe, we do get the Jumpman, but if you guys look at the right shoe, we do have the Maniere logo. And if you guys look behind the Maniere logo, you can see the Jumpman logo there. I think that's a really dope touch on this shoe. Looking at the midsole here, it is in black and like a burgundy on both the outside and the inside of the shoe. Something different that they didn't do on the white shoe, they put a Maniere on there, and you can see the translucent gray air bubble on the inside. I wish they would have did that on the white pair, but they only have the Maniere stamping on the outside of both shoes, not on the inside of the actual air bubble. Coming up towards the base of the shoe here, this shoe is in an all black suede. Now this shoe will collect a lot of dust and, you know, hair and dirt and things like that, so you got to keep these really nice and clean, or don't really wear them on windy days, and try to spray some repellent on these because these will attract a lot of dust in my opinion. But looking at the shoe here, it is really nice. These A's standing for Maniere on the netting right here, which is really dope. I love that detail and touch on this shoe. They put a lot of attention to details on these. We get the 23 embroidered right there on the back of both outsides of the shoe. Same thing on the inside of the shoe here. Did a copper drop for you guys. I do see a little bit of glue stains on my pair, but nothing too crazy. These shoes were going for about 500 bucks at one point in time. Also, when you guys look at the lace lock on these, it says Nike Air, and it is aged out. We also don't get a Jumpman on this lace lock as well. The official release, they have went down dramatically. Like, they dropped so many pairs, now going for 280 to 300 bucks. So if you guys are still wanting to get these, you can get these for a pretty fair price right now. It is the best time to be a sneaker lover in my opinion. All right, now looking at the toe box on these shoes here, these will crease up pretty easily on you. I do have a crease piece code of whydavis on creasepiece.com to save yourself $5. Looking at the mudguard here, we do get that black with the black stitching coming up from the bottom of the shoe. You do get 3 sets of laces on these shoes. They come standard with the black laces, but then in the right pair, you can see that they come with white and like a sail pair. I do like the way the black laces look in them. We do get the A's all on the netting on the front of the shoe as well, with a little bit of neoprene at the bottom of the shoe. Looking at the tongue of the shoe here, on the left shoe, we have the Maniere, and on the right shoe, we have the Jumpman logo. And these shoes do have that 3M hit, which we normally do see on the Air Jordan 5, and I'll show you guys that right now. All right, now I know there is a lot of things going on with the Maniere camp and things like that, but I've talked about this in other videos. You know, I don't know if the allegations and whatnot are true, but with the market right now and how shoes aren't selling at a rate that they once was, and with stores, boutiques, anything you want to call it, have to take in all this inventory just to be able to sell these type of items, you know, have to make up for it some way. Because if a shoe is not selling, you guys got to think about it. Those shoes are probably not going to sell out day 1, day 2, day 3, and they're going to be sitting on stock, especially if they're going for under retail, you know, the day of or day after once they sell out. So you know, for the consumer, you know, it may be kind of hard to see these things, but as a business owner and whatnot, you know, they have to get rid of this inventory somehow to keep on getting replenished with newer things and tier 0 type of items. So I don't really know what's going to happen in that case or error. I hope everything works out. But on the inside of the shoe here, on the left shoe, it says a Maniere, as you guys can see. We can see the A's in the background of the tongue as well in that burgundy. Same thing on the other pair, but it says Michael Jordan right pair. See the A's very well detailed on the shoe. Looking on the actual inside of the shoe, we do get black on the inside of the sock lining, and you guys can see the A's on the sock lining on the black shoe and on the white shoe. We do get some tissue inserts on these, but they come separate, balled up. So we get 4 tissue inserts on these, 2 tissue inserts on each shoe, making a total of 4. The production dates on this is 03/29/23 to 06/09/23. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at that real fast. All right, looking at the actual insole on the shoe here, we get the nice good insoles on these. Comes in the black insole. If you guys look at it, the Nike Air is actually stitched in there. Pretty dope. I wish they would do this a lot more because it will stop, you know, it would stop it from coming off. I mean, this will probably get dirty over time, but you know, it is what it is. You also get a sizing sticker on top of that. On the back of the insole, you can see that this is the Dream Cell insole, so they give us a comfortable insoles. But you can also see that it is stitched through the actual insole, so we get some really high quality on these. Underneath the actual insole, it is white with some black stitching, a little bit of blue stitching, and we see that very thin piece of tape on there, just in case you guys are legit checking your shoes with me. All right, we do get a black elastic band tongue on the inside. Coming towards the back of the shoes here, let's say Nike Air back there, stitched in. Really good detail on this shoe, high quality in my opinion. And that's pretty much gonna do it for this shoe, guys. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys my foot is in the toe box right now. Okay guys, so this is really like on feet, pretty clean in my opinion. I'm a shoe size 9, I'm gonna get 9.5 on my shoes. Air Jordan 5s normally do run kind of big, but for this shoe, they feel a little bit snug in my opinion. I did go up half a size from my original size and they still feel a little bit snug. And I do have the insole out on the right one and I have the insole in on the left one. And I can tell you guys that with the insole being out on the right side, it feels a lot better than the one on the left, and this is already a half a size up from my original size. And I'm showing you guys my foot is in the toe box right here, so I'm working around, but as you guys can see, it is kind of hard for me to scrunch up my toes in here, and I do feel a lot of material on the outside and on the inside of my foot right here. I know I did that reverse, but it kind of feels like I have on a Jordan 4 true to size. Like I'm feeling a lot of pressure right here on this shoe, and I don't really like that at all. Show you guys my foot is in that toe box right here, big toe right here. I do have a little bit of space in front of the toe box, but this shoe feels really snug on foot for some reason. On the right side though, it feels amazing. It feels really nice. I don't feel my feet too much on the inside or on the outside. I feel it just a little bit, but you know, if you are planning on getting these, I would say to go up half a size in my opinion, or take out your insole for a better wearing experience. Other than that, they feel really nice on feet with these Dream Cell insoles. And I'm gonna show you guys what these look like with some different pants options right now. Okay guys, so I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love, and stay tuned.